So gutter cleaning's not cheap, but it's needed for everyone, even if you have gutter protection. People don't realize that things are gonna sit on the gutter, they're gonna sit in the gutter. We always need to maintain the outside of our home. Maintenance isn't something you did, it's something you do. So why are the first gutter cleanings the most expensive? I can tell you why. Number one, if we didn't install your gutter, we normally have to do what's called a clean, seal, and realign, possibly even a repair. Now, we don't like to repair anything because normally if you're repairing it, it's because it wasn't done properly the first time. But if we're gonna clean it all the way out, that means we need to remove all the debris out. We try not to make a mess, but sometimes it's inevitable. You're gonna make a mess, we remove that stuff. We need to get rid of these old seals. So whether we're scraping them or burning them out with a torch, we have to get rid of them so we can put new, good 50-year tri-polymer sealer in there so it doesn't leak. And then we have to align it, make sure it's lined up properly. That normally costs double or triple for the initial of what the remaining maintenance will cost you. Well, why does that matter? If we just blow out the gutter, if we just blow it out, it will be clean to some extent. The problem with that is then if it leaks or has a problem, because now it has clean, it's got a lot of area, it can hold all the water, it's not full of debris. That debris might have been slowing down or blocking the water from leaking out of one of the seals that wasn't done properly. Or it's not aligned properly. So it doesn't matter how many times we clean it, if the downspouts on this side and the gutter's like this, that's perfect. If it's like this, the water's never gonna get to the downspout on this side because the water's gonna go that way. So we have to realign it. And then on top of that, normally most gutters that see a lot of debris have breakdown in their seals because, leaf litter, petroleum, all of the things that wash off the rain in your roof get in these seals and break them down and create little micro cracks and little seams that water can get in and get behind. We also normally like to add hangers to the gutter if it's needed, so the gutter is stronger than it would normally be. For whatever reason, a lot of guys like to get really stingy with the hangers, and you see hangers every 3 to 5 to 7 feet. We want them really to be every 18 to 24 to max 36 inches. That's the most strength to weight ratio that we could do, and it makes it a lot more effective for a long-lasting gutter. So that's why your initial cleaning might be $500 to $1,000, because we're tuning that gutter up to where it needs to be, so that in the future, instead of being that expensive, it's much cheaper not only for you guys, but it's much cheaper for us because we will be getting those problem calls. Because what homeowners, and every homeowner has done this, oh, you guys changed something or you did something. No, we just blew out the gutter and now it leaks because there's not 10,000 pounds of bullshit in it preventing water from getting to the cracks or getting to the crevices. Or it's so packed that we have to scrape it out, and it's created a layer that has sealed the gutter, but it also is now resulting in water not coming out of the gutter and it's just going back into your roof edge. It's blowing up your fascia, it's killing your soffit, which right where your roof tails are, right where those rafters end, that's where that soffit and fascia is. It's really not good for the longevity of your roof. That's why gutter maintenance is incredibly important. And the first cleaning, if you did not get your gutters installed by us, we have to make sure they installed correctly. Bottom line, it's preventative and it protects you and it protects us, and it makes the future cleanings and the future lifespan of your roof much better, because we know, okay, the water's going where it's supposed to, these gutters are functional, and it reveals if there's any places where we would need to make a repair or take the old gutter down and install something new. Why that's so important is because if your gutter is riddled with holes or problems, or it has been failing for long enough that your fascia is now rotted out, by doing this process, we'll find that very quickly and we can point it out to you, instead of just letting the problem escalate and escalate and escalate until it's a nightmare. That is what the name of the game is prevention. Put it in perspective. You spend $500 to $1,000 getting your first full-on gutter cleaning, resealing, realignment, repair, the works, rehanger, you name it. It's a big task. We do all that stuff, great. As we're there, we find, oh, you have a problem with your fascia. Perfect, we can fix it right then and there. Versus you do nothing, or you just have somebody who blows it out very quickly, no big deal, everything's great, And then in 3 years, your fascia is disintegrated. The rafter tail of your roof is also starting to show damage. And you're due for a new roof. Well, now you have water damage at the edge of the home. It's probably gonna cost you a lot more to have a roofer now redo that fascia, have to put in new boards, have to fix the roof tails. It's just, it can add up exponentially. It also gives us a good opportunity to see what type of debris is hitting your house and is it causing more damage than it should. Just keep that in mind. Maintenance is very important.